Hello, 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 beautiful people. Today, I want to introduce you this strategy for myself so I can kind of back test it a little bit more and also just kind of keep this in my toolbox, especially when I'm looking for some setups or have a hard time with my entries. I think this is a good strategy to help with entries, especially if you're one of those people who enter too early in the market. I think this strategy will help with the drawdown, at least reduce it. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm on EU right now, and what you're going to need to do is go to your indicators and you're going to type in moving average, okay? Now, you can use the simple moving averages by stock inbox, or you can use just the normal moving average right here. I have a combination of both because I use this one for something completely different, and I don't want to remove it from my chart right now. But you can go ahead and use this one and put the three that you need on this one, or just add the three moving average indicator. I think there is a limit based on your plan, so this one will probably be beneficial for you. Now, when you go into your moving average settings, you're going to make sure everything's on close, and also you're going to make sure you input the simple moving average close 3 for this one, 20 for the next one. See, I have 20 right here, and then 50. So my 50 is on this one, which is right here, and my style is just this one checkbox. I have all these other ones unchecked because I only want one line to show. Now, if I wanted to just use this one, I can check these three and make them all the same color. And I can show you what that look like, which is, like I said, super convenient if you are trying to save on space when it comes to like indicators and stuff like that. So you would do that, and then this would be one color right here. So notice the lines are now all one color instead of multicolored, and then your inputs will correspond with the number 1, the number 2, number 3. You would literally put your 3, 20, and 50 right here if you're going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this out because I don't want to save it. Okay, so now that you can see that I have the indicators on my chart, my 3 will help closely to price. You could probably barely see it, but it's there. My 20 is my purple line, and my 50 is the color, the wonderful red and green, okay? So with this strategy, I'm going to start with supply and demand, and I'm going to identify a zone. So this would be my last selling candle because it broke and pushed price up above this area and made a new high. So I'm just going to go ahead and box up this zone. I highly recommend you do your analysis on higher time frames, box your zones on the higher time frames, because you're going to be taking your entries on the lower time frame. So next, what you want to do is, I don't know what I just did. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'll open another tab. Okay, what you want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and put this in replay mode so you can see exactly where we're going to be looking for. You're going to go to the 15-minute time frame once you identify your zone, and you're going to literally patiently wait. You're waiting for the 3 and the 20 moving average to cross over to the 50. Those are the rules. So let me just type this out for you so we can have it for the record. If you're looking for a buy in a demand zone, you're waiting for the 3 and the 20 to cross the 3 moving average, simple moving average, and the 20 simple moving average to cross above and close. So cross above the 50 moving average, right? And close before entering, okay? Before entering for a buy. If you're looking for a sell, you're looking for the 30 and the 20 to cross below the 50 moving average for a sell. Pretty simple, right? Alright, let me go ahead and show you what that looks like for the buy and the sell in this one scenario, and then I would like for you to back test so you'll know how to use this strategy. Remember, you're always going to be on the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to patiently wait. I am going to speed this video, this replay up a little bit faster and see what we have here. So we're not in the trade. We're not in the trade. We are at current market, so I'm gonna have to go back a little bit. So we are not in this trade, but let's go to the top to the supply zone. And as you can see right here, this is a valid supply zone. If you were to look left, you would see that the market created this high. There's a reason why, and then price turned around. So let's go ahead and go to this zone right here, and just focus on here. Market was up here for the sell. The blue line is the 3. This purple is the 20. I'm not in the trade right now until it crosses the 50 right here. I can market execute for the sell. Now for the buy, let me go back so I can show you what that looks like. Okay. It's another good zone. Boom, boom, boom right here. Yeah, market had been trending up right here. And kind of had some pullbacks. Okay, here would be a good one. This has been very choppy. All right, so let's mark this one up. Bam. So I marked this zone up as my demand zone because price had pushed up from this zone in the past. Okay, market is right here. Okay, we're gonna fast forward a little bit so I can, oops, show you what it do. All right, so I'm gonna drop to the 15-minute time frame. Now we can see that market is outside the zone. Once it get back in the zone and meet our criteria for the buy, we will look to buy. So let's go ahead and fast forward. All right, price finally at this point closed above the 20 and then finally the 50. Sorry, I was like, wait, what just happened here? Once this candle closed, you could have market execute for a quick, it usually give about 20 pips. So for a quick 20 pips, or wait for the pullback for the retest. So, and then enter this trade. And you could have continued up, look left, figure out how far up, look for structure, and then set your TP for that area. So I hope I was able to kind of introduce you to the triple threat. This is the strategy I'm going to call. The main thing is to just know where you're at in the market, whether you're in a supply zone or a demand zone. Wait for your confirmations before you enter the trade. I highly recommend you, in some cases, you can wait for the pullback. So once you see that it broke above, pull back to the 50 or the 618 if you're using your Phillips, then take entry. However you want to do it. The purpose of this is to help you reduce your drawdown, or to just be a little bit more patient, especially when the market gets into your zone, because as you can see, this market clearly faked out to the downside before it continued up. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you need any clarification. I love you guys, and stay tuned to the next one.